It's Megan from Conversation with Animals. Today I want to talk about some of the terminology that you might hear people that communicate with animals talk about. So we have an animal communicator, we have an animal whisperer, we have pet psychics. What's the difference between them all? Are they all the same? The answer to that question is yes and no, and maybe and possibly. There's no real clear-cut definition between all of them. I think it's the facilitator's choice as to what they would like to be called. But here is my interpretation of what each of them are. So first of all, you have an animal whisperer, who is somebody that knows a lot about behaviour, about different types of animal behaviours. They might have observed a lot of that particular species of animal. They might have done some courses, some qualifications, some university degrees in regards to animal behaviour. So they become an expert in, both the book knowledge as well as from their own experience observing. And more often than not, they're using knowledge with the way that they communicate with the animals. Then we have an animal communicator, which is similar to a pet psychic, in my opinion, in my understanding. And an animal communicator is someone who actually has the ability to talk directly to an animal using, amongst other things, telepathy. And I know that sounds very, science fiction-y or very supernatural, but we all communicate in telepathy on some level. And one of the levels is using body language, is another communication tool. So an animal communicator has the ability to ask an animal a specific question and hopefully get a specific answer. And a pet psychic or a psychic that deals with animals is who I believe someone who does have psychic abilities, the ability to be able to see, hear, know things that other people may not choose to be aware of. And they tend to ask the energy around the animal. They may be communicating with spirits who are helping to get more and more information. Of course, they can actually be communicating with the animal as well. So that's my definitions of the three. I personally call myself an animal communicator because I can actually ask specific questions and most of the time get answers directly back from the animal about the actual animal. But I also use a whole range of other tools in order to be able to get the information and assist the animal, to the best way that I can assist them. Is one better than the other? So is an animal whisperer better than an animal communicator? Is an animal communicator better than a pet psychic? Is a pet psychic better than an animal whisperer? The answer is no. It's just different. It's just different ways of getting different types of communication from animals. But at the end of the day, all of us are wanting to assist the animals and their humans to be able to live more closely connected together and to be able to understand each other more. Okay, so I hope this has been helpful for you. And remember, always talk to your animals, and more importantly, listen to what they have to say, whether that be saying it verbally or as in barking, meowing, or whether they be using their body language, or what do you know? Okay, and give those beautiful little furry animals a cuddle for me. Thank you. Bye.